Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers, and welcome back to Hawke's Bay. First thing we're going to do, actually in the early morning, is to see where we left it. The animals need to be cleaned out, and some of the animals, like chickens, need some food. So cleaning out will not take us too long. I got workers going everywhere like always. We are harvesting carrots for one. Seeding up in the north canola. Trying to make tons of canola for our pigs, which are getting very close to being ready to resell some at some point. Sometime soon. Not too far off though. We are fertilizing some fields with a sprayer and killing some weeds with a fertilizer. Herbicide sprayer. So that's basically what's going on. I need to get back into the Massey Ferguson, I believe is what we have, with the loading wagon, and clear out the rest of the straw in... Whoops, I need to put this in the silo. There's a field up in the north that we've been clearing straw out little by little. Looks like I've been storing some of it. That's a wonderful view. We can see the chickens are starting to do pretty darn well, actually. We'll turn that off for now, because I definitely got to get to the animals first. The chickens really do need some feed. I mean, it's not like they're out of food, but they're definitely in the red. Let's see. Yeah, I got to clean out the chickens, so I'll give them some food right now, actually. Don't know how much. It looks like there's a lot there, but really there isn't, I don't believe. No, not that much. And maybe we'll get a chance to pay off some of the loan today. I don't know. We don't have much crops ready for sale other than the carrots that we're harvesting at the moment. You can see the chicken eggs are piling up. But I got more pallets there ready to go. So basically to start off with, like I said, we got to clean up the animals, feed the chickens at some point. I want to clean out the rest of the straw in the field up north so I can turn that field over and put more crop into it. And I would also like to get to finishing up cutting the corn and making some chaff for silage as well. Look at the food at the pigs just sitting there. This ought to be interesting. Oh, and I don't have the weight on the back. Alright, well this could be... Yeah, this is going to be a lot of weight for the John Deere. It is a modified bucket, so... Can I... Oh good, I got the bucket. Yeah, I got the bucket, it's fine. No problems. So the only one that's 80% full would be our root crop harvester. I do have a truck over there ready to gather up the materials. Yeah, so the pig pen that we're just at, those pigs are almost maxed out. Now I did find today on the mod hub, I downloaded another pig pen. I'm not going to put any more pig pens down. There's a big pig pen out there, but it does say it's rather big, so make sure you have plenty of size, but it does house or hold 500 pigs. Nothing I'm going to use on this map. We're all set on the pigs. I don't want more pigs, and definitely don't want 500 more. That's why up north we're going to do nothing but canola for our pig food mixer to feed these guys. So we still have $19 million to pay off. Yeah, I should have definitely put the weight on the John Deere, and I wouldn't be having the problems that I'm having with the weight. As long as I go slow, I'm not going to tip forward. And once I get the bucket on the rail, it's not going to tip forward either. I took the weight off because we were using the John Deere to help lime some fields because, well, every tractor is being used. So what I plan on doing is, after we take our first load of carrots to wherever we need to take it, we'll take the tractor and trailer back to the main farm, load up with some wheat / barley, and we'll feed our chickens. And then we'll bring it back to the carrot harvester, and we're all set. So now that they're all cleaned out, yeah, see, they were down to 19%. Food-wise, water and straw, they're okay so far. Yeah, they could use some food down here, but it is what it is. They're all getting kind of low on food. So you can see the chickens, they're rather low on food. The cows are okay for now. And the sheep are okay, and the horses are more than okay. 2 more days, we'll be able to sell some horses, and that'll be, we'll get $800,000 from selling the horses, but then I got to buy $80,000 worth of horses. So, this is like 700 grand of a profit, which is always good. So what I'm going to do now is bring the John Deere back, just park it up at the main farm for now. I think that's the Massey Ferguson sitting there with a loading wagon. Gonna go up, grab some straw. Looked like I was storing the straw, which seems kind of weird, because I thought I had lots of straw, but maybe I don't. So I need to check on that. Need to check on a lot of things. It's been a while since I played on this map. It's been about actually a week. So yeah, you can see 5 more pigs were maxed out here, and the other pens are at 250, so they're almost maxed out. So, we could be selling some pigs today as well. So that'll give us some income. But how are we doing on straw? It looks like I was putting it in. I got like 1 million liters. So yeah. So if we sell it at the bioheating plant that we have, a little bit of income will come in nice. So this is where the straw is. But I probably should, before I get involved in doing that, because I know. Well, okay. I know he's getting close. He's full. So we got some carrots to sell. So I think at the end of last episode, what I did was I took the headers that we're not going to use for the root crop harvester, and I sold those. This is one thing. Why can't you put that all the way up? Okay, so while he's filling up, let's go to here. I know it's just in here, but got to go back in again. Carrots, $4.91 at the mill station. Mill station is down here past the shop. All right, no problem, not far to go. And obviously this field would need to be plowed and just plowed? Yeah, just plowed. Okay, no problem. We can manage that. We can manage that. We can see our cornfield. Waiting for that to turn over so I can feed the pigs some corn. Help him out there. Grass field. So I don't want to say not much to do today, but we got a lot of picking up and just prepping the fields, like the fertilizer, herbicide. Not many fields for harvest, but we'll make some cash here. So mine the cliff. Like I said, we do have some straw to sell, but it's not going to be a huge amount. But at least this will get us back over our $500,000 cushion that we always need. And when I do pay off the loan, I can't do it in-game because it screws up the loan. So I'll have to manage the XML files off camera. But what I'll try to do is when I do pay off the loan is I'll do it during the episode. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to exit the game, modify the XML file, and then just reload the game. Nothing that you'll see. I'll just say, I'm going to go pay off the loan and take a quick jump cut, and then back to live recording. And I can show you our loan that we paid it off. But yeah, we owe $18.9 million out of the original 20 that were borrowed. It took a while for us to get there to start paying off the loan, but oh, that's right, I was going to go back and feed the chickens. Feed the chickens. There's a little bit of a cliff here. All right, we're good. Now I don't need to fill this up too much, because obviously I think they can take 16 1,000 liters. I think what a full chicken pen would take. Still don't quite get why chickens don't require water. Alright, so I just need some wheat, please. I do have a full wheat field not too far from here that needs harvesting, actually. But I think part of me is just saying we'll just leave it there in case I need it when I get to it. And I probably also should mention, I noticed that there was another update to this map. I think it's version 1.03 or whatever it is. Okay, so it looks like the chickens are satisfied with what they have. Yeah, I'm still on the original version only because to upgrade the map to any of the other versions, I have to I can't use the save game that I have. And we're kind of far into it now. I don't want to restart with a $20 million loan and convert everything over, so... Alright, so let's go park this guy back up to our root crop harvester. I think he should be able to harvest the rest of that field no problem. Of course I say that. Park him here. Alright, so what I am going to do is hop into the Massey Ferguson. I'm going to head to that field. I'm going to grab some loads of straw, sell it outright at the heating plant, run over my first stop sign. Well, first one I noticed. I run them all over. Yep, so I'm going to collect some straw right up here, sell it, and I'll bring it back in just a little while. Great demand at the grain mill. If it's for something I just sold, I'll be kind of upset a little bit. Not upset. Well, it's not. I don't see it. Carrots, grain mill. What is it? Potatoes. No problem with that. All right, let me get some work done here. That's just me picking up some straw, and maybe switch some vehicles around in the meantime, and I'll bring it back with an update. And who knows, we could be selling some pigs when I come back. So with selling all the straw that I've been doing and refilling the fertilizer sprayer, the herbicide sprayer, we are actually over $500,000 in the bank account once again, which is good news for us because now any more profit we make the rest of today can go off towards paying off the loan. Now, I thought I'll be paying off the loan probably sometime today, but that all depends. I won't pay it off until we head to bed for the evening. No sense of doing that because you don't pay on the loan until midnight anyways. So instead of just doing it every episode, we'll pay off the loan just before we go to bed. Which I don't know if I'll get to today or not. I also took some of the straw and topped off the pigs. The pigs were like halfway down the straw. And actually, with all 4 pens, they probably took in the vicinity of 160,000 liters in total to top them all off. But for now, what I'm going to do is drop this guy off there. Because if I'm not mistaken, this field does need lime. Yes, it does. So, as you know, last episode, I think last episode was the episode before, I accidentally filled one of these spreaders with fertilizer because I actually put the artificial fertilizer and lime refill points right next to one another, and I must have been the trigger for the fertilizer, not the lime spray, so yeah, that happened. So now I got a full thing of fertilizer, and this modded one does not really go through it hardly at all. So we'll put it to good use. Once I end up using all that fertilizer, I'll probably end up selling the spreader anyways. So what I need to do is grab the John Deere again. We'll drop off our shovel. We really don't need that with us. I'm just going to put it over here if I can remember. Alright, so now we need to get the lime spreader, head that up there, spread that field with lime, and I can put canola back into it. There's a great demand for canola right now. Obviously, when I saw great demand, I said, it's going to be something I cannot use, and it was canola. Like, if I can't use canola, we got to get our pig food mixer going. We are done harvesting carrots. I did unload into the trailer, and that's as far as I got with that. So we got to sell some carrots. So that'll be a decent little profit there. And I think I got to get my herbicide sprayer to the field on that hill in front of us right there. Where am I going? Where did I put it? There it is. As for fertilizing, I got a couple fields. I was at the cornfield. It was like just about done. So he's got to finish that. Yeah, so welcome to the series where I just run over my head cut off. But now I said the word series, it does remind me. This series will probably just be doing one episode a week on Sundays that you're seeing it today. Just that with summer here, me trying to get 12 videos out a week is just way too much. I can't handle that. So yeah, I had to cut back to about 10 videos a week, and with the Pacific Northwest really kind of with me able to get the preview look on it, I want to preview that on the channel as much as I can, just to show that map off as much as I can before it gets released. I love that map in 17, and it is coming out in 19. Hopefully sometime soon. It is at Giants for well, it's at, as I can say at this moment right now, I'm recording this episode on Friday, but as of right now, the Pacific Northwest is at Giants, and it's pending, which means it's on the list to be tested. It's not being tested at the moment, but it's pending for testing. Alright, so anywho, I think that guy has a big enough lead so I can put this guy off on a worker. There we go. We are going to hop. Oh, I was like, what the heck? I remember, that's my grass field. Hop over here into this truck here. Almost a full load. Who's got the best price for carrots now? Carrots. Hello, carrots. Carrots. $4.63 at the farmer's market. Now I always get that. Oh, wow, it's like right here. Too far to go. So the next job I will be on is, as I cut through these hedges, as we sell some carrots here. Quickly go into here. 300 pigs. So we're selling pigs next. Only because it's a full pen, so every hour I'm losing basically $1,000 because every hour I should get a new pig. But I can't because the pen's full. So let's go over here and let's go pick up those pigs now. Now I'm trying to remember when I put those pig pens down, I think I just got one animal trailer each for each pen, and they've been reproducing since. So I think they started out, I think this trailer holds 82 pigs. So as I scratch my Volvo truck on the trailer, let's finally I don't want to say we're making money on the pigs yet because we put a lot of money into the pigs. So just by selling 82 pigs is not really making money on it, but it's getting our money back. But you have to kind of look at it as we're making money at this point. Wait. Going past where I need to go. Alright, so give me a minute. I gotta click this like 82 times. Alright, so we got a full trailer of pigs. I'm just curious. Let's go into what do they look like now? So the numbers look really good now because I just took out 84 pigs apparently. So we're about to make 84 grand by selling these pigs. It's $1,000 per. And I conveniently put the pig pens down here, right next to the dealership. There's going to be a sale on bacon and ham and pig fat for the next couple days because they're going to be stocked with it. No, not animal dealer. Now I got to go from here to here. And once again, I'm going to spam away here for a second. All right, $84,000, confirm. And I'll be seeing you guys quite often. Every other day now, basically. Now that that process has started. So quickly, we're up to $631,000 in a bank account, which is really nice to see. Let's put this guy away. How are our two vehicles doing up here? So yeah, he's spraying fertilizer here. He's got lime. What I need to do is grab this guy. How about if you start the engine first, Peanut? That always helps. He's already set onto canola. And I know not all of you watch all my series, so the one thing I will say, I always talk about the GPS mod and how you can get rid of the dotted lines. The latest version I have, so if you, on the GPS mod, if you hit Alt-C, so now you can see in front of the track. It might be kind of hard to see because it's on line, but the white dotted lines, if I hit Alt-C again, lines could disappear, so you do not have to go into the HUD to turn it on and off. So, can you plant some canola for us and get this up and going? Is this field was close, but it's not ready for harvest yet. Also, this mod here was updated, so there's no more ramps, and now there's displays that let you know how much diesel fuel you have. Do I have any pig food? I have no pig food because we took it all, and I have no canola in storage either, obviously. So what I need to do now that this field is finally getting turned over. So we got canola here, and canola going here. This is something, nope, sunflower, right? Sunflower? Yeah, sunflower. So that's a crop we're going to sell. Let's go to this page here. Our cotton fields. Oh, we need it. Okay, so our herbicide needs to come down to this cotton field. And you know what? Is it just weeds or is it actually growing? Is the crop growing? The crop is growing. So I could actually bring my herbicide and fertilizer sprayer over here. Very important to get these cotton fields turned over. Not turned over, but well taken care of. Just because, well, the cash in itself. So let me go ahead and get these sprayers up and going. They are full and ready to go. And so I'm going to get these guys up and going, like I said, and then I'll bring you back, and hopefully I'll have the forage harvester going, and we'll be in a truck and trailer doing some chaff. Just before we get ready to harvest some of our corn for chaff, I just sold the carrot header harvester. Wait, I gotta get in here and actually start filling. Yep, we need some diesel. I don't want to sell my vehicles that we have to make the money back, but I don't want I had 4 of these headers sticking around here. I'm only going to do one root crop, which is probably sugar beet. So I just want to get them off the map and just out of the way. So that's why our money is up just a little bit once again. This guy does need a cleaning. We've used them quite a bit. It's funny that, well, it's not funny, it's kind of obvious. I got the root crop harvester to take all 4 root crops on the map currently by editing the XML file. I'll spit it out. I almost said XL because I'm looking at XL on the machine. But the header I couldn't mod right. So also what I would need to do is, since we got this thing full of fuel and the header washed, I want to come over to the shop. And now since I only got 1 header, let's go ahead and do this upright. First of all, repair that. It's $2,000. Is the header not in the trigger enough? There we go. So we'll repair the header, and we'll also customize it to match as it drops it on the ground. Let's go ahead and put this right into here. So that is kind of ready to go. So I do believe we are done spraying fertilizer down in that field up there. Someone else has completed it. Yeah, so I got the herbicide sprayer. He's doing the one cotton field that had the weeds in it. And nope, that's the wrong button. I'm thinking this guy. I had to bring the fertilizer spray over here because he wasn't done with this field. And he still is not quite done. Nope, wrong button. The problem that my sprayer has over in this field here is that the hills are just kind of too steep for him. So the boom on the, as you can kind of see in the sprayer, is like really dig into the ground. And he kind of has a hard time, well, they both do, getting around and doing it properly. So I do want to finish off this field, and then he's going to go right across and do the sorghum, which I do believe I said in the last episode. On the updated map, sorghum is not on the map anymore because he added more fruits to be harvested, and somehow that sorghum was causing problems with the other fruits, so he got rid of sorghum. So the link I'll leave in the video description below is for the updated version of this map. Like I said, I think it's on version, I say version 3 because this is, and I'm on the original version, so there's some things like, well, you can see that floating, I don't even know what the heck that thing is. Yeah, that won't be on the, on the updated version, obviously. So good news for us, we're, like I said, we're above $500,000. We are at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We got to finally sell some pigs, so that is starting to happen. Probably another day and a half before our other 3 pens get up to 300. But as soon as the pens get to 300, I need to keep track of that and just sell them, because when they're maxed out, the pigs are not reproducing. I think they reproduce like almost every half hour to 45 minutes when they get that high of a numbers in the pen. So for every hour I miss, I'm basically losing $1,000 on the pigs. How does that feel look now? Pretty darn good. I don't know, since this has not grown yet. Will this count as a stage of fertilization? Let's turn it on. We'll do a little bit here. Does not look like it. No, it does not. That's okay. I'm not too concerned if I get this whole field done, but since, like, I would say 90% of this field has grown, you can start spraying this field because you're here. I got plenty of time to get over to the cotton fields and do those. But I also did see today, Seasons is in testing. They're just working out some minor bugs and stuff. So that's not too far from coming into FS19, hopefully. So if I get rid of weeds, I should see a second growth stage, yes. Oh, okay, over here. So these are our cotton fields. We need to hopefully get those turned over. Do I not have my truck? Oh, wait, my truck is right here. Yep, because I was doing... I want to make sure I get rid of some of the slurry that we had. But it's time to get over here, and this cornfield that's been sitting there for ages for harvest for chaff. This episode, as you can see, is just trying to get to the 2 fields that I've been putting off. Not on purpose, just because we're always so busy. The field that we're planting canola in now. Are you full, or what's your deal? Okay, looks like you might have been full. Yep, she was. So the good thing about our forage harvester, this thing does have a 60,000 liter capacity, so I can set him off in a worker while I go to the BGA and dump off our load. And just like that, we are off. I do want to have a good amount of silage in stock. Nothing worse than needing silage and looking like, oh, I don't have enough. But I think we got plenty. I'm not sure if I kind of like the gates on the BGA, and only for this reason only. I know some people would probably, like on a single player, course play could come in handy for doing the BGA and dropping off chaff and stuff. And gates could cause an issue. I don't know if course play is smart enough to know not to run into gates like that. I know some people out there really set up course play on the maps if they're going to play on a map for a long time. I know I did on Rattlesnake Valley. I had from like my main silo at Rattlesnake Valley, I had paths set up to each cell station, so when it came time for a great demand, it was like, yep, you can go there, sir, you go there. Alright, so I'm getting back before this guy fills up, which is a good thing. He's 80% full. Yeah, so seasons, I was looking on some things in that. So they talked about crop rotation. Oh, the other thing that I found very key. So on seasons, when you put down an animal pen, so for this will come in handy for cows and sheep only. So when you put down a pen, it will take consideration the grass field that the pen is in. So like if you just put down a sheep pasture and don't feed them, they will eat the grass that's in the pasture. But like I said, depending on how many animals you have, you know, the pasture is only going to suffice them for so long. And in winter, of course, grass does not grow. And apparently, from what they said, the authors of maps do not have to configure their maps to accept that. That's going to be standard, I guess. I know that was the thing on some maps in 17, like the Pacific Northwest had that. So after we finish up this field, I got 2 fields that need to be plowed. Obviously the field of carrots that we just had, that needs to be plowed, and of course this cornfield's going to need to be plowed. I'm probably not going to put corn back in this field because we're going to have plenty of silage. So I may put cotton in these fields down here just to help us. Cotton is a good money maker, I think. So I'm going to continue emptying out this guy for a while. Probably the best tractor to bring down to compact this would be probably the T9. And probably the best thing I could do is take the T9. We'll go to the workshop station. And I believe the T9 can take triple tires. That will compact that in a hurry. But anyways, another jump cut for you. I'm going to just sit here. Well, not sit here. I'll be working. I need to finish up this field here. And then I'm hoping pretty soon that canola field up north is ready to be harvested. Because I need to get some canola into that pig food mixer. And so we can start feeding some of our pigs because they're getting in the red zone on some of their food. Well, we are now done in a second or two with this field. Yep, turn off your engine, sir. Helper C nearly has a grain capacity of 80. Oh, must be this guy right here. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm having some issues, not issues, but some problems up here. As in, everyone's blocked by everyone. So for now, I'm going to fire that worker. We got to come over here, because I don't want him seeding just yet. I can't believe we're just short a little bit of lime. Let's go spend some money, buy some lime. Luckily, there's a lime station right over here. At least I get to see if my canola field is ready, but I doubt it. I would love for it to be ready for harvest today so I can get some of it into the pig food mixer before we go to bed. Now, this is where I got to make sure. As long as I come way up here, I should be fine. I'm far enough away from the other one. So, yeah, fill up with lime, please, not artificial fertilizer. So, yeah, we got all that canola to put in the pig food mixer. Now, the only thing I don't know is how much food the pig food mixer can take at one time. So, I might have too much canola. If I have to, I'll put down a silo in there where the pig food mixer is and just store the canola in there and then transport it over when needed. Now, a silage update. As you probably saw in the BGA, I said, well, we got silage there. We have like 360,000 liters of silage in there. It doesn't look like a lot, only because the pits hold a lot. So, and I actually forgot to look to see how much chaff we have already. But it's a lot more, the pile looks bigger than the silage, so I'm assuming we got plenty of chaff. So I think silage-wise we're going to be set for a while. Now, we'll have to see how it goes, but I might put down the Total Mix Rations mixer only because we're going to get to the point of, how many cows do we have now? Quite a bit. So you can see, really to fill them up, it's like 500,000 liters. Somewhere around there. So, and my mixer that I have holds 60,000, so that's like 10 trips. How are they doing on milk, slurry, manure? Yeah, so, okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Where was I? Oh, yeah, right here. Let's go ahead. So now this field is ready. Like I said, we're going to put cotton in this field as well. So like these fields down this area, I think we're just going to go ahead and do cotton. The fields up north would be canola, and then the fields kind of on the west side will be like the cornfield that we have. We won't have to put corn in that anymore because we have our pig food mixer now, so I won't need corn. But the corn that we have there, we will feed the pigs up just to make sure. Alright, so as I dump this, if I turn on the HUD, so yeah, we're at 600,000 liters right now, and whatever I got left in there, so like what, 650 we'll end up with, somewhere around there. Oh, yep, okay, 649,000. Close enough. So you add that with the silage that we got over here. So we got 1 million liters at the BGA. And we also have... Where is... yeah, 283,000 liters of silage in the silo. So I think we're set on silage for a while. I can't see us needing it. I mean, that's quite a bit. I'm just going to say it's quite a bit. So, yeah, but the mixer is like $220,000 or so. So what we're going to do now is I need to make sure I get this guy out of the way. The problem is now I got tractors and equipment everywhere now once again. I need him to get out of the way. I'll try to move all this stuff off camera in between episodes when I get a chance. And now this guy can finish off this row of canola. As you watch my horrible driving. I'm just going to go right in there because I think he's got to make 2 trips up and down anyways. So let's get him off center so he can do it. He might be in the way anyways, just to, you know, have fun with me. Alright, that needs to close up. Let me go ahead and park this Seadrill. I'm glad I can drive through these hedges because I don't want to say I'm giving up on trying to drive through the correct area. Would this fit? This should fit in there, right? There we go. So this upgrade here, I'm probably going to have to pay for. Because I just got wheel weights on here. Customize. Wheel setup. Wow! 17 grand. 17 grand. Why would you pay for that? Because I got money. So, triple wheels. Is there triple wheels with weights? Hang on. Over here, I might as well repair it. Why not? Is it just triple wheels or can you... Alright, triple wheels. No course loaded. There will be one. Where's my... There it is. Alright, let's sneak through there. Let's turn on the HUD, because I'm kind of curious. Now, it used to be in 17. I did see someone do a test of this, and whether it's actually accurate or not, who knows. But the more wheels you had on, the faster it would actually compact. So I'm going to assume in 19 it's the same way. Yeah, so next episode, I got a couple fields to plow. Nope, what am I doing? This is a food mart. I do this quite often off camera too, so it's not uncommon for me to pull into the wrong area. Alright, so it's like 6% compacted. And I'm going to get stuck, really? No! All these wheels and I get stuck that quick? Are you kidding me? Yeah, there you go. I'll get it somewhat started. Just want to make sure we don't get stuck anywhere. But we're already up to 10%. It's compacting it kind of well off here, I think. I just didn't make it wide enough at the... You don't think a tractor's going to be that big with that many wheels, but why wouldn't it be, Peanut? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think. I'm not a thinker. Alright, so it is compacting it kind of quick, but this is not my kind of... This is not my brand of vodka. Sitting here trying to do this over and over again. We did it when Ravenport came out, and there was no course play then. Alright, so it looks like it's smooth enough for me to put this on course play. Alright, so let's go here, start course recording. Hopefully I don't screw this up, because I usually do. And we'll stop right about there. Reverse. No, I said reverse. That may have screwed up. And then stop. Now if I hit drive course, I may have screwed up too much at the end here. See what happens. So I hit the wrong gas pedal. Yep, it's confused. Alright, let me get this set up the right way. Make sure I hit the right gas pedals when I need to. And, oh yeah, we'll continue on with our work day. Well, that's all taken care of. How are you doing, sir? Why did you stop there for? Why did you stop there? I need you to continue. We need our fields perfectly fertilized, weeded, all that fun stuff so we get a good yield, make a profit. It actually looks like this field has grown in this sector, so I'm wondering if our canola field is ready. I'll check it out after we finish this little pass right here. So this is where it's kind of a problem. You can see I'm not steering this at all right now. The problem is the boom is digging into the ground too much. Is it up all the way? That's about as high as they can go. Hey, our corn is ready though. Alright, so is this field... Turn the weeds back on. It is ready. It is ready. Well, we'll at least get our harvesters going, and that way when we start next episode, yeah, we'll at least have some canola put into the pig food mixer. We'll have some corn in order to feed our pigs. Did he finish here? Looks like he did. And the field still is half growing in weird spots. Weird, weird, weird. But actually, I'm just going to set up our harvesters ready to go. I'm actually not going to start them because when I reload the game, they'll be in the middle of the field somewhere. So, but at least when we start next episode, the harvesters will be going. I do believe I just fixed this. Yeah, I fixed this not long ago. As you can see, the harvester itself is well repaired, so I'm pretty sure the header is repaired as well. Drop that off. We'll at least hook everything up. It's going to be ready to go. Ready to rock and roll. And really, once we get our pig pens full of food, that should satisfy them for like 10 days. So it's not going to be much of a mad rush. I won't need to make as much food for them. It's just a matter of getting all the animals set up and going. Where is this harvester? Here. You have the wrong header on you, sir. We'll just go ahead and park it right on over here. Lower that down. Where's my header? Is it parked over here? Yes, it is. Thought it was there. Yeah, so why these two harvesters are going in the next episode will be those two fields that we finished harvesting today, the carrot field and also the corn field. Those fields there we'll be plowing, and I don't think either one needs lime or anything like that. But we will have some food for the pigs mainly. Will we have anything to sell? Not so much, it looks like. Because like I said, all these fields up here, these are all canola fields. This field here will be a selling crop, as will this one. And of course, we have our cotton fields for selling crop. This one will be a selling crop. So that one just needs to be plowed, and that's it. So both of these fields just need to be plowed and converted over. I got to get my herbicide sprayer over here. So like I said, yeah, we'll be harvesting this canola, bring it to the mixer, and then we'll be harvesting this corn and feeding off the pigs. We'll pay off some of our loan. It's not going to be much because I don't have much to sell. The chickens, chickens. I mean, our pallets are getting full, but I got 6 more to go in there. Yeah, I got to dig this guy out. This guy is actually in there pretty well, but I'm hoping my auto-loading trailer will suck that right up. But we'll take care of that. The cows don't have that much milk to sell just yet, but I do have some slurry and manure. That's always going to be a constant. How are the sheep actually doing over here? So yeah, we got some pallets going. There's our sheep, and of course our horses. 2 more days, and we'll be able to sell our horses. So yeah, we're starting to get to the peak point of turning things around and really starting to make lots of cash. Because if I don't have to make pig food in every field, we can start planting some crops to harvest and sell crops. And of course now we're getting more chickens, which means more eggs. You know how that whole situation goes. But we don't have many hours left in the day, so when we start next episode, it's going to be kind of like a... Yeah, I know. That rooster's happy. It's going to be kind of like a short time before bedtime, and then we'll... we got maybe like 150 grand we can pay out, but maybe I'll sell some milk, because I think we'll have like a trailer's worth to bring over, so it'll be something. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Hawke's Bay. But until then, have a good one.